Okay, if you saw my previous video, you'll know that I was looking at the boost map, or looking for the boost map, and I found two, these, that one and that one. And I said I'd look next for the boost limiter. So what I'm going to do is just give myself a bit more room. I'm going to take a guess that that's the boost limiter. There's reasons why I'm using that as my guess, and I'll point those out in a moment. But I'm going to take a guess of that as the boost limiter. So I'm going to double click that one. So there we go. I'm going to assume that's my boost limiter. I'm going to assume that that's engine speed for now, and that it's in revs per minute. So I'll just say don't need to change any of that. I'll say OK for that for now. Right, I'm going to look up here and have a look at what this is now. If you've looked at a few of these, you will know by now that this, even if you didn't have any clue, the numbers might give you a clue. We've got something to do with air, haven't we? Because we've got figures that go up to somewhere in the region of 900, 950, 1000, 1050. So we've got a limiter for our boost pressure, and it looks like it's based on the available air pressure. So we've got a range of possible air pressures, and then we've got available boosts that we can manage. Makes perfect sense, because if we've just climbed a mountain in our car and the air's very thin, so we've got low pressure, then maybe we shouldn't be able to get high boost, because in attempting to get high boost we may well spin the turbo too fast and break it. So makes perfect sense. So let's assume that that's air pressure. So I'll say that one is air pressure, so just standard air pressure. So we'll assume that it's in millibars, in which case we can leave the number as it is, because that's perfectly okay. Right, now let's have a look at what we've got here. Now this is boost pressure then, so we are limiting our boost pressure. We're saying this is the most we're going to allow. What sort of figures have we got? 2200? Does that seem reasonable for a limit? Looks like that's the highest, isn't it? 2200. Is there not a 2.3? I would have expected a 2.3 somewhere, but I can't see one. Anyway, so okay, so we're assuming that this is our boost limiter. So what we're actually getting as an output is boost pressure limit. We will assume, and we will assume that that's also measured in millibars. So, okay, right, let's have a look at the shape of that one. There we are. So that's the sort of shape that we get with our boost limiter. Right, now let's go back and just quickly compare that, if I move that over there, with our boost map. And I was afraid that might happen. It's now hidden behind here. Let's just bring that down there, put that back up there, bring that one to the front, bring that one to the front. The only reason I'm doing this is I just want to look at the maximum figures quickly. So our maximum boost, according to that particular map, is somewhere around about 2000 millibars, isn't it? 1950, somewhere around about 2000 millibars. And over here we've got our limiter well above that, so we're not going to get anywhere near the limitation. Does it matter if we look at the other boost map? That one's allowing a little bit more boost. So there's our maximum, 2050. You'll get used to that number. It's a fairly common number found on basic 1.9 edc16s and edc15s. So again, the limiter, we've got a fair bit of leeway, haven't we? 2050, that looks like the maximum. And then we've got 2200 over here. So that looks like the maximum that we've got. So the limiter seems to match in with the boost fairly reasonably, so that seems okay. So that's us pretty much covered. So all we've got to do now is work out what these ones here are, and we also need to find our single value boost limit, which I will do next.